Yes, it's all coming online. The ancient secrets will be mine. I've mastered that ancient art of clang fu. I pay close attention when I'm about to get jiggy. Felt a lot better since I quit writing fast rap songs. Trying to find a nigga that'll let me get my past back. They be bringing back that snack rap. I've heard it all before and would've thought that we'd be past that. I've been ripping that dab pen, pretending that I don't remember what happened back then. Leave that shit in the past tense. Maybe hit another dab to surpass this tension. Why the main branch of the clan, the only ones inventing secret techniques? You best leave that shit to me. In less than a minute I'll have the hand signs ready to dead 'em. Third eye activated my territory, premonitions of 'em asking why I did it on 'em. The best diet is being homeless. Sleeping in a tent you can hear niggas encroaching. These niggas roaches. See 'em skitter when the lights on, I smoke 'em for approaching. These motherfuckers must have forgotten the bullet is also my stand, damn it. Once I've found the rest of these trinkets, I'll have my fucking wish granted. These motherfuckers take it for granted that they living on the same planet I'm inhabiting. Dust them up and do some bonus damage and see if they manage to discern what the fuck happened to them. These niggas will never admit it, but they concerned I got the upper hand on them. See which one land on them when I hit these bitches with the 4 witches. Watch me, can't fucking stop me. Hit they bitch with the star finger, make her call me Poppy. Dodon pop, I'm about to pop and lock and blow this conch and summon fucking penguins. Quick fast, hit them with a bitch slap and demand that they respect women. You be impressed with the misdirection if I neglected to mention the buster cannon in my left arm. My death note proves useless against these damn anons. Choreographed attacks by announcing loudly when I'm putting another cartridge in. You have to respect how often I use the Rasengan because chakra is really hard to spin apparently. And whensoever niggas try me, I utilize my tri-beam to dig a hole to put they carcass in. G. Willikers, that's one of the alternate rap names that I considered. I'm also known in certain circles as the unmistakable figure of Uriel Poof. Gad Zooks, that shit goes without syllabication. And yet rap is the art of prolonged pontification. And now for effect I'll pause dramatically. Not very interested in admitting to that shit that I just did in the interim. Karmic debt hit the negative due to integer overflow. I had to quit rapping because I was splintering tibinums. I am Black Agaboltagon. Yo. Testing 1 several. The mic still works. Say that shit with your chest. Yes, chef. Always dressed to impress, that's why I've got this fusion vest on. Knees pop when I hop into slop squat, I am locked in. I'm about to end my turn, I put myself into defense position. Panorama Cotton. Go and ask your brother what their music fucking means to him. While you're at it, ask Danny Phantom, motherfuckers always see through. Go and ask the dead if our respects we paid have ever reached them. Come back and let us know where our souls go and if we really need them. I'm not a genius, I just play around with all this shit I'm saying, but I'm remiss not to admit that my name's an exclamation. Goddamn, I take that shit in vain and now my name's a temple to my body. Body is a vessel for the soul if you've been acting godly with it. Gad Zooks, Egads, blast. I curse these niggas with my power word. To be honest, if the beat has got me on it, it's the hardest shit you've never heard. Clever nerd, life's an ode to the fleeting moments, none of it is true. Desperately clinging to the comfortable, these motherfuckers doom.
I want to use this word in an old sense, like in a like 18th century idealist sense of the word, but he's a genius. He's like a visionary.
Soon as they see me coming, they can see we got a problem. With my Shinigami eyes, I can see how long they got left. Dressed to the nines when I be representing nonsense. You bet you're a sweet bippy. I bust in the front door, spamming Bambarda on him. Flip over my trap card and tell Exodia he oughta obliterate. Hit him with the flashy thingy and fucking obliviate. Niggas don't remember moments ago when they were intimidated. I use this talk no jutsu to convert my opponents into homies, reminding these bastards they're trapped within an infinite Tsukiyomi. My homie told me this apparatus has only got one chance to blow up. I've had better luck lighting this beacon and waiting for the Shogunates to show up. Use Kage no Bunshin to distract them from the uppercut. Trapped in my genjutsu for 3 days while I cut them up. I run the admiration of my twin soul pistols. I am Maven Nuge plotting on that Vegna gun. I look down at my hands vanishing. Spidey sense tingle and I can sense an impending canon event. Lately I've been spending my time in the booth panicking, lamenting the fact that I rap in the cadence of Zap Brannigan. Fuck. They put chemicals in that shit to turn a whole pond into gay frogs. Fuckers keep forgetting that I am Jake Long. Shit fitted like I'm Spopovich. Bars drop like it's napalm. Belt loop strewn with the whole team of A-palms. Got a new move where I hit niggas with my snake arms, and they only hope of escape is to equip some evade charms. Similar effects do not stack. Flame does not ablate armor. Aim shots ahead if a motherfucker say something. I don't smoke shit, the cigarette does. I'm the sucker on the other end of it making breadcrumbs. Wonder if I'll still feel this way when the end comes. I'm a somnambulist living my best life and then some. What can't hurt you is still worth being befuddled by. When I run out of mortal life, I'll revert into that other guy. After that, might come back and give this rap shit another try. It's thoughts like that which guarantee that I can never die. That is why I must remind you I've been rhyming since Siddhartha taught you right action. Might fuck around and end the cycle when I quit spending all my time rapping. You should start paying attention to things that other people say. The doors here only open inward. I read sigils to dispel doubts in this place. Euphoria has a face, I couldn't tell you what her name was. Catch me wearing pink button-downs, embroidered bad man. So bad guy, best pay respects to that man.
First asked to do this hip-hop show, like people was like, we ain't never had hip-hop next to the canal and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I looked at them seriously, you know, on the phone. I said, well, you about to, fucker. You about to, fucker. You about to, fucker.
Mashidoshi told me, too much of life is mood. Ops can't stop me, cause my best is all I've been doing. These days the unemployment line length depend on the bandwidth. I'm often pondering what jazz is on that other hand with. Remaining conscientious of which side of town you're standing in. Cross-referencing maps of terrestrial ley lines. The layman's defended by sigils writ to ward off evil. Noticing that my skin only seems to wither when I'm outside in the daytime. Wondering why this drive in me will not subside. Why does this never die? I dreamt of being resurrected in a better time, but I reckoned in a past life I must have told Siddhartha never mind. My territory is heightened when I'm confronted at a crossroads. Spent decades plotting on the severance of the Kakai area. Pop off with the double Sunday and they couldn't stop either one of those. Or backhand of the 80%, which one do you suppose they would find more frightening? Manifested lightning to emit it from my fingertips. Transmit data from the cockpit of my mobile suit. Mantras designed to to remind me what the job of resurrectors is. OGs in these headphones to keep me mindful of what an MC is supposed to do. I write my best raps in a bad mood. My body is a pine box to keep these rhymes in. Kaioken times 10, destroying my body from the inside because I have to. I've got a quota for these references. I come back with a quote for the karmic cost of pleasantness. If a motherfucker top knocking, don't let him in. My niggas stay strapped just like Pretention is. My Sunday best is that 2-ton tunic. It's rare to see these 6 eyes combined with the limitless. Pose like raccoon to let them know I'm about to do it. Every time I write a rap, it's a prayer for forgiveness. Lamenting the passing of Shabadoo. Niggas wonder why I've got an attitude. What the fuck is the matter with you? I miss Chapu. They fire salvos, but I tanked them. I bet they approach and never thanked them. Popping off at the mouth like that is dangerous shit. I would describe myself as Manxum. Tension in my chest make me wonder what the hell it's about. If I don't feel better soon, I'ma have to go and cop another ounce. Sigils writ expressly for dispelling doubts. I can run the world from my mama's house. Sorry, mother, but haven't you ever wondered why you only love us without you? It wasn't until you defended, you piece of shit brother, that I started to doubt you. I ain't naming names, but I wanna put that blame on him. Instead of aiding and abetting, would've thought you put the shame on him. But for now I lounge around just chilling in my house shoes. I can't describe what I felt when someone said he's getting out soon.
Another dumbass punk ever try to lay a damn hand on him, I'ma have to call up Francis, have him put the fucking clamps on him.
I could've killed that fucker myself. If I ever get the chance, I still might, and only time will tell. I'm not a violent man, shit, I'm hardly a man anyway. If I was, I would've protected my family, even if it meant I threw my life away. I had ample opportunities. What is the karmic weight of right action? What's one life weighed against another? Now I gotta get it off my chest, and I don't even fucking like rapping. Hell, a bunch of fucking drug addicts.
Shit, I guess I got you real for a minute. I'm sorta sorry that I ain't called to tell you how I feel in a minute. I'm sorry that I told you it would make sense when I make my music, and then I spent 3 fucking years telling myself I couldn't do this. Here's a mixtape. Gad Zooks, Panorama Cotton, Lafayette Square, drop your black.
Anybody else?
Anything else?
Those are all my
shout-outs.
Fuck. I have concepts of a plan. Yea, verily. Hit a motherfucker with that double palm soul force. What right do they have to choose a number? Drip fit like Didymus. Bad head, fire gang with that chili down. Power level damn near hitting in infinity. Once I busted a maximum overdrive, I'll be going lickety speed. Wanna see me do it again? Body made of fluid so you can't tell where that movement begins. True then, I am an 80% iron chef. Please don't drink that, emperor. For lack of a better word, I'm improving. I've been trained in the art of the non-sequitur. I know how to render your kege genkai inconsequential. I write my second best shit when I haven't slept well. I utilize the potara to accessorize, so I'm always dressed well. Most of the cosmos is entangled quantumly. The metric weight of karma is an unknown quantity. Battle rap is turn-based combat. Said that shit matter-of-factly, nigga. I sense the congested breath is blessed by the four winds. Meditate on how these thoughts only pass when I let more in. I remember when my brother and I battled our Bakugan. I get the sense that Puppy Cat and I were designed to protect Cardamom. Why were them canker sisters thick as fuck? Why do whack niggas never give it up? How do I have this visage of Italian Spider-Man? And why are all the sigils written in ampersands? I devote this ode to you, Yevon. If the convert doesn't quote the odes, then you dead him, being the devil dastardly. Then curse him for cursing me with rapper tendencies. Gad Zooks, continuing to write raps from a sense of necessity, stealing the bodies of niggas that think they're better than me. Captain Ginyu on some get out shit. Once I hit that finish buster, I'm exclaiming, get out, bitch. Thinking back on how these fags were after my human horn, remembering fondly when I used to work with Mordecai. If I were Kefla, I'd be making OnlyFans fusion porn. If I were the Dark Knight, I'd watch it back on Brother Eye. Out of sight, out of mind, I'm back on my Danny Phantom bullshit. Intangibility could be most useful to me.
Apologize to the lawyers who've been waiting in the hall. This next case isn't on the signage.
In my knockoff J-Jigglers. Hands off my kajigger. I'm in possession of the left eye of the Grand Witch. Lately I've been feeling a lot like Pastor Jim Choleric. I just invented a compass for the Dragon Balls. I've spent hours perusing the data of my battle logs. The enemy is probably onto me. It's obvious that I must have given away my position at some point. They found the secret bunker I'm transmitting from. Soon to find that their entry-level token pass will only admit one. That's the guy that I'll have to sacrifice. Probably have to lie in wait and jump him in the lobby. Use the body change and hop into his Audi, then I am outie with it. I give a sly wink when I'm identified by the constable. I play a little grab ass when I next pass by Carmelita. They couldn't tell what my elemental weakness is, so they desperately double cast black magic and I'm armed with neither. I yet again awake as the same person I was yesterday. I woke up then walk out. I wonder why these niggas acting cutthroat. I spent my night manifesting my utmost, and yet still you won't catch me bragging. I be at rap shows muttering actually, I have my doubts, dude. And at least half of those motherfuckers about you. When I left your set, I was mumbling damn amateur, and I have dedicated most of my life to distancing myself from that kind of negativity. Why won't y'all shut the fuck up, please? When I hit that Hyuga Clan jazz hand stance, please give me space to wave my arms about. I'm me when he sets his armor down. I'm Majin Buu after he builds rapport with Mr. Satan. I'm like a pillar man laying a trap made of his own muscle fibers. My glow about to have me looking like Hino Ray. Give me a minute to decide whether to hit him with a beam or a ray. Who am I kidding? I figured this instance merits the Destructo disc. When I'm finished with it, the merch table ain't gon' be no tapes, except the chapter black. Panorama Cotton, Gad Zooks, Lafayette Square, chapter black, ancient brand names and astrological gang signs, that unmistakable figure of Yariel Poof, Zato 1. My rap lyrics is mostly quotes. I remember back when I was little and I identified with Kobe and them okie dokes. Now it's mostly just the Holy Ghost. I'm about to be spaced out going coast to coast while my homies boast upon knowing me. I'm JP Punkhead. All the minions I send to do my bidding are undead as well as I feel like a light breeze in the summertime. I just forgot how I identify. Shit, I just forgot how I identify. Come back in the body of another guy. Destroy Konoha for the umpteenth time and wonder why. Why do I have this visage of Italian Spider-Man? Why did my sensei teach me this particular sequence of hand signs? Why do I always have this upper hand with limitless reserves of cursed energy and earth-style release techniques that'll kill them via landslide?
That's what rappers do, clad in a suit has me feeling hazard-proof. I spit the absolutes and don't remember asking your permission. Niggas get it twisted like they Dr. Reed Richards, and honestly it doesn't bother me. The rappers feel the need to jock my steez and copy me. This hip-hop scene feels like somebody's Kage no Bunchen jutsu. I am used to it. You can catch me speeding past in that crab Sona sheet, and by that I mean you'll never catch me cause I'm speeding past in the crab Sona sheet. When my lips move, the animation doesn't always sync up with the audio. My other hoop, we got an M on it. Yet again, these dumbasses find that they forgot about my Zankai. At some point they'd stop trying, but I just probably put a hit on me. Send a motherfucker back in time that I thought was worthy of the kind of fight that could push me even further still, so I go faster than God they go. I have to be the first in order to attain such a state. The power comes in response to a need, not a desire. I've been rhyming since Siddhartha taught the Noble Eightfold. My bars hit harder than Mike Guy opening them gates though.
I've been cussing out courage for not making me look good. I demand the return of the slab or the threat of vague consequences. It's funny to me that people only seem to rep their set when they're standing in the middle of their own neighborhood, and then they pretend they're not conscious of the obviousness. I use the digits of my hand to spell out cowardice. I trace the creases of my poems to begin soothsaying. At first the words I spit are decadence, and then the curse decays into a toothache. Yeah, microphone on my shoulder like a bazooka that shoots a tooth. My bones wither away and poison my blood from the inside. It's a heavy truth when he said too much of life is mood. I find that I regenerate at the same pace that I've been dying. I try to be mindful of lots of things, but honestly I think the worst cycle of samsara has got to be that people bother me contrary-wise. Spineless rappers committing the wrong actions suffer catastrophisms. I'm spirited away in an oasis, image training while they're battling my after-image.
My OG taught me that some people are actually okay to talk loose around. It's clear to me that yours did not. Hoshi-doshi and bogus, but yours are animated. Meanwhile, Sensei got me practicing that dim-mock. It really pains me to have to use this planetary devastation on him. My flying Raji was too fast for the bastard to even recognize. I just a ratter with my gentle fist and hit their temperament. I rap like how Demon King Piccolo spit an egg when he died.
I settle all my disagreements with that star Hanabi. To this day I'll still pimp slap a bitch like I am Maki Hanma. The gong sounds and I shout gongi tanpai, and all of a sudden I'll be wearing body armor. You give me another 5 minutes and I'll charge my signature. Energy at my fingertips starts crackling again. I call this one the Emerald Splash. I use it often if a fucker talking shit, then I'ma have to hit him with it.
Why'd I have to go withdraw this Hierophant? How on earth did I end up Sakabagami? Alkahest, render crab's eyes, dulcified succedaneum. Even when I die, I'll still be plotting on that Shinigami. You know about people's energy? You know about energy, right? Yes! And men and borrows and special powers.
Gad Zooks. Dim mock. Whooshy finger hold. I practice my taijutsu with that origami paper fold. They can detect my presence like I just let slip my soul protect. The effects of my invisibility potion wore off, but I guess they ain't noticed yet. The amount of red eye I imbibe is copious, yes. I invented the jet shot. I be betting on the outcome of attack reels. Antonio Trendy in the kitchen fixing mad meals. This emblem on my chest is a bat-shaped shuriken. I spend my free time inside Satai Bogi or honing my rap skills. I must keep this briefcase from the clutches of Captain Maximum. I wish I could call upon my niggas when dispatching Radagon. Yes, I come back with that Zenkai boost. Do my ass look fat in these Zentai boots? Yes, I come back with that Zenkai boost. Do my ass look fat in these Zentai boots? I plan to die just like Bonsai Buckaroo did. I'm in my Auntie Edna era, yes, words are useless. It disappoints me to find my ride or die didn't want to do the fusion dance because he thinks the stance is fucking stupid. These motherfuckers wouldn't know what the truth is if it was told to them. Now they wondering why I been acting cold to them, like I'm supposed to do haku today, Sabuzama Mochi. Now these niggas roaches and I smoke them for approaching. I'm sorry for that Danny Phantom shit, I'm sorry for the ghosting. I'm sorry I cop a feel like Kev Levin, I'm sorry for the boasting. I'm sorry for that humble brag, and I'm sorry that I'm humble when I'm befuddled by your muggle magic. I remember when the Grand Verbalizer spoke that first rule of quest. I remember leaving home and putting up a tent in Carthus. I remember driving to Milwaukee for the fuck of it. I remember getting COVID the first time I tried to record this tape. I remember Lafayette Square like it happened quite recently. I have to remind myself how often I find myself going no place because I remember yesterday. I have to recite the fucking mantras every time I wake up. I end the violence with the reprisal of my PK love. Imagine they surprise when they find that I built a second Baymax. Morgs looking at me dumb as fuck when I'm synthesizing Ultima. My 8 trigrams palm rotation keep the pussy on the chain wax. Yeah. To say that is uncouth, but it is nonetheless true. Gad Zooks, what would happen if Doc Ock hit the booth? That unmistakable figure of Yoriel Poof. I rap like Robotnik in the process of getting his doctorate certification. What I'm saying is I've been trying to find myself. I just made a deal with an oracle which requires that I blind myself. You better mind yourself. I don't want to pop off in your direction. I don't want to be anything like MCs that you're impressed by. Upon my back I carry my own burial coffin. I'm equipped with Cerberus left and right head and I use them often. I can settle all my debts with a quick dive into the Yoko. Press that enter key, return to the past now. On my back I carry my own burial coffin. I'm equipped with Cerberus left and right head and I use them often. I can settle all my debts with a quick dive into the Yoko. Press that enter key, return to the past now. Ancient brand names and astrological gang signs. All the clever rhymes have been written. Ass whooped. Niggas want that Gad Zooks, ancient brand names and astrological gang signs. All the clever rhymes have been written. Gad Zooks, it's like these niggas want they ass whooped.
shake your ass to all the clever rhymes that is written so deep to settle for heaven feather lines. I refuse to learn gimmicky dance moves, but surely this is something you can shake your ass to. All the clever rhymes that is written so deep to settle for heaven feather lines. I refuse to learn gimmicky dance moves, but surely this is something you can shake your ass to. All the clever rhymes that is written so deep to settle for heaven. I refuse to learn gimmicky dance moves, but surely this is something you can shake your ass to. This is something you can shake clever dance moves that is written so deep to settle for rhymes feather rhymes so deep to settle for heaven. I refuse to learn gimmicky dance moves, but surely this is learn gimmicky dance moves, but surely this is something you can shake rhymes feather rhymes. All the clever rhymes that is written so deep to settle for heaven feather lines. I refuse to answer you the trance. So sure you say sunrise, take your rest. All the clever rhymes that is written so deep to settle for heaven feather lines. I refuse to learn gimmicky dance moves, but surely this is something you can shake your ass to. All the clever rhymes that is written so deep to settle. I refuse to learn. On a psychic data that I failed to process, staring at cinnamon toast crunch boxes. And the raw amount of psychic data that I failed to process, staring at cinnamon toast crunch boxes. And the raw amount of psychic data that I failed to process, staring at cinnamon toast crunch boxes. More than proficient, adept. Raw amount of psychic data that I failed to process, staring at cinnamon toast crunch boxes. More than proficient, adept. Yeah. And that raw amount of psychic data that I failed to process, staring at cinnamon toast crunch boxes. Raw amount of psychic data that I failed to process, staring at cinnamon toast crunch boxes. More than proficient, adept. More than proficient, adept. More than proficient, adept. And that raw amount of psychic data that I failed to process, staring at cinnamon toast crunch boxes.
Panorama Cotton. Why a ninja always surprised by that log substitution? Why do niggas mumble like they are hiding from the mic? How am I supposed to rhyme with the raw malocclusion? I reckon this distension in my chest might take my fucking life. The hash-slinging slasher probably cooking crack with that spatula. I'm thankful for this Faraday cage that I be rapping in. I just rejected dead sex requests that I come hack for nigga. I done figured out how many turns it takes to crack my omnitrix. Repeated actions, not an accident. Do not continue to mistake conscience for the consciousness. Think you conscientious, but you're not a half of it. I find it non-conscionable. I find myself longing for being and meditating on nothingness. I would describe pining as a fast-setted desire. I can recall the very moment my thoughts gave way to something this. All these motherfuckers scrying on me find themselves beguiled. Find my side of town disquieting. They request passage but do not bear the sigil. I'm a vigilante with a sacred code, but pay no mind to violence. They put a light up in the cloud and I be outie with that signal. Your chakras are affected by the company you keepin'. I ain't got time to list the shit my mobile suit is fitted with. Playing possum jutsu, bring out Shukaku when I'm sleeping, and I ain't about to admit the shit just for forgiveness. I take a moment while I'm still beholden to myself. I thought I'd feel better if I got it off my chest. I chain smoke these stogies like a prey bound for hell. I suppose that I can never find reprise from all these stressors. When I write my rhymes, I look like James Neutron with a brain blast coming on. I mutter incantations at the Athenor while that Bazor bubbles over. I can identify the precise pressure points with my Byakugan. By the time the pressure change in the airwaves hit your ear canal, the raps have been spitted, it is already finished. Supposed to be grateful, right? Like, thanks so much, you made my life harder, and the ties between my mom and I are straining tight, and even more than they were before all of this shit. Been back a week and I already feel like calling it quits.